how do we make sense of what Zuckerberg has been up to for the last couple of years? Is he transforming into a gym bro? Is he trying to trap us all inside of the metaverse? These are very serious questions. A lot of people fail to realize why Zuckerberg is making dramatic moves like changing Facebook's name to Meta. You see, there's been a huge rise in competition against him recently to take on his kingdom. Zuckerberg's kingdom was built because he figured out how to hack the dopamine cycle of normies and get them addicted to Facebook. And then he figured out how to sell people's data to advertising companies, which allowed him to make an extortionate amount of money. But one day, Apple put him in his place. Apple announced a policy that they will not let software companies take data off their users on the iPhone. All of a sudden, Zuckerberg's amazing ad platform could not get access to this data anymore, and it got crippled overnight. Zuckerberg realized that he was not the one in power. His software company was nice, but whoever owned the hardware, whoever built the phones, was the one who could make the big boy decisions. And so Zuckerberg since then has been trying to figure out a way that he could get in on the hardware game. He wanted to create the next iPhone. And this is why he went for the Metaverse. He thought that people were going to plug themselves deeper into the internet, and therefore the next iPhone is going to be these headsets that people put on themselves. So he tried to get ahead of this game by buying Oculus Rift, which is a virtual reality headset. He saw how the iPhone took over the world, so he thought it would be this next. But he was wrong. He didn't read the room very well. He presented and announced all this during the lockdowns, and people weren't really in a good head state. They had been trapped for a while, they were paranoid, and now Zuckerberg shows up saying, I'm going to send you into the metaverse. So people rejected his new plan, and Meta's value actually fell quite a bit after this. But Zuckerberg is resourceful and he kept at it. And recently he released the Ray-Ban augmented reality glasses, which is much more socially adaptable and normal. But now he might face his final boss. Elon Musk's X has risen to be a major competitor to Instagram and Facebook. And this has caught Zuckerberg out of left field once again. Because X doesn't have any fancy augmented glasses or any new technologies like a new iPhone, but it does have open conversation. It may be a bit of a cesspit, but people say what they think. And a lot of Zuckerberg's products are highly regulated, have a bad reputation for censorship. And so now Zuckerberg is faced with his next challenge. Will his user base bleed and go over to X because they can speak their mind there? What would he have to do to compete with the truth? There's no amount of fancy technology that can overcome that. Whatever Zuckerberg chooses to do for his next move, we will have to wait and see.